Did you know that roughly 48% of mid to large-sized business employers are not in compliance with the Affordable Care Act? That's almost half of the companies in the United States that are facing huge tax penalties imposed by the Unaffordable Care Act. These businesses are now facing huge penalties of $2,000 and even $3,000 per employee. You do not want to get caught up in this mess. Meet Jim. Jim owns a manufacturing company with 200 employees who are important to him. Jim only offers insurance benefits to his management staff. The rest of Jim's employees are either uninsured or have purchased private insurance on their own. Jim feels that he would like to offer insurance to all of his employees, but since health insurance is so expensive, covering insurance for all his employees would dramatically cut into his company's bottom line or potentially put him out of business. Jim also knows that he does not want to pay the penalty to the IRS, which can either be between $2,160 to $3,240 per employee depending on the circumstances. Jim did some rough calculations based on his 200 employees and determined that his minimum penalty would be $367,200 and he still wouldn't be compliant with the Affordable Care Act. On top of Jim's staggering penalties, his employees would also receive an individual penalty for $695 for not having minimum essential coverage. Meet Paul. Paul is Jim's friend, and Paul is also a business owner. Paul told Jim over lunch that his broker works with Brown Corporate Insurance Agency, and they were able to provide minimal essential coverage for only $65 per employee per month. Jim could not believe this. Jim contacted an ACA compliance counselor at Brown Corporate Insurance the following day because he did not want to get a penalty for this year. The compliance counselor met with Jim for free and constructed a strategy to alleviate his company from all penalties associated with the ACA. They also provided a streamlined management process for managing the benefits, which alleviated all administrative work so Jim could focus on running his business. Meet Linda. Linda is the HR director for a cleaning company with 250 employees. Linda's company offers medical insurance, and her company contributes 50% of the rate. Linda has been following healthcare reform and the Affordable Care Act and was under every impression that her company was in compliance since they offered a medical plan to all of their employees. Linda was doing some research and found out that her company was not in fact compliant with the ACA. Her plan was just not affordable to her employees. Since many of her employees earn just over minimum wage, their portion of the health insurance premium was more than 9.5% of their annual household income. That alone could trigger a penalty of $3,240 per employee. Linda did some calculations and realized that her penalty could be $810,000 a year. Linda knew that type of penalty would probably put them out of business. Linda went ahead and contacted Brown Corporate Insurance Agency and were able to provide a comprehensive solution which saved the company from receiving any penalties. This costed the employees nothing and actually lowered their company's monthly health insurance expense by 50%. The brokers and advisors at BCIA have been in business for over 20 years. We will meet with you free of charge and will provide a specific solution unique to your business needs. We work with all carriers and have a reduced negotiated rate that only we have access to. Call us to schedule your free appointment now.